Vale today in Division 1. We are at one of Matthew's favourite places, Folland Sports, versus, Matt thinks it's a derby, but no, US Portsmouth.
The lovely thing about Hamble High Street in the village where I am now is the amount of pubs you've got to choose from as you go through it. I've seen 4 or 5 different pubs anyway. I've gone down towards the quay, so the pub I've stopped at is The Bugle. The Bugle is literally about an 6-minute bus ride to Folland Sports ground, or you're looking at about a 15-20 minute walk, depending on what you want to do. But as I said, why not start here, work your way up through the village, good little pub crawl. I'd recommend probably doing that after the game, not before the game, like I've done it the wrong way around this time. But inside, they've got a selection of beers on tap, but it's more the pricier end of the market. It's Sapporo. I've gone for a Bugle Lager. It's cost me £6.90. It's a good lager, but is lager really worth £6.90? You've got to ask yourself. Inside's a lovely little setup in there. It's like a traditional village pub, very cosy. There's a log fire on the go. There's people in there having food. There's people at the bar having a few drinks. There's 2 floors as well, so you can sit upstairs and you can sit outside on this balcony bit as well. Pricey, but nice little pub. So if you don't want to spend a bit of extra money on a pint, pop in here when you come down. But if not, there's plenty of other choices in the high street as well. Co-chairman at Folland Sports. We've spoken to Jim before and he's told us about his connection with the club and how he got involved. How did you get involved?
I got involved, early sort of 2000-ish, probably around 2007 actually, coming up, helping out on the match days, working in the tea hut, and not much has changed since. But yeah, come up, got involved, knew the lads, lived locally, and carried on from there. And when Jim came and spoke to me about getting back involved, I was keen to rejoin and carry it on. Jim
obviously played for the club as well. Did you play for the club at all in your time? Or
I was never blessed with any football talent, so no, spectating and being involved on the sidelines is more my forte.
And as a coach, what is sort of your day-to-day role within the club?
It's Jim looks after the football side, I look after the business side, so it's sponsorship, getting involved in revenue generation, helping Dan where we can, and as you've seen today, helping out with various duties around the ground, whether that be writing up the board or being on the gate or helping in the tea hut. So it's all part of the matchday experience. We all muck in.
And as a volunteer, as you all are at this level, what do you get as a sense of community support from that sort of thing?
That's a bit of a challenge for us. We'd ideally like to have a security of tenure so we could get further grants and things like that, but we've got contacts in the local area or in business that help us with sponsorship or support us in various ways, and it's very, very important to us that we give people a pathway into Wessex League football. So we've got 7 teams here, lots of volunteers, and we like to see those guys sort of develop. And as you'll see today, some of our younger players now feature in the first side. side, and that's really great to see. So it's a reward on that side really for seeing our lads develop. So not necessarily financial, but very much a reward of seeing them develop and grow.
And finally, this is a Ground Hobby vlog. What would you say to anyone that wants to come down to a Folland's game?
Come down. It's good football. It's entertaining. It's not too expensive for a match day out. We like to see families and younger supporters here and really promote local football. So yeah, we're really pleased that you're here and promoting us as well.
Thank you very much.
Oh, we're such children. How are you, Edward?
I'm good.
Yeah, good. I had a nice...
How are you, liver and onions?
Well, yeah, I'm all good, despite the lack of sleep last night, partly due to my wild night out. I had 2 pints last night. Anniversary, 3-year anniversary. Happy anniversary, Laura. Thanks for putting up with me. Had a nice 10-mile run this morning, so I'm ready to go for some football today. We had a nice midweek trip, didn't we?
We did.
We actually watched some National League South football.
We did.
Down at Tottenham for their 2-1 win against Maidenhead. Very good quality game of football, I thought.
Yeah, I thought Tottenham done well actually. They were surprisingly very good.
Yeah.
First time I've seen them for a while.
Yeah, no. But focus back on the Wessex League. That is our bread and butter, isn't it, on a Saturday? And we're back down in Hamble today at Folland. Not Folland's, Matthew. I'm flying low, hang on. Right.
It's very appropriate for Folland.
For their game against US Portsmouth. So, Folland, you've got a soft spot for them, haven't you?
Yes.
So we've had a few good visits here in the past. So what about them this season then, Matthew?
Well, they're currently sitting 9th in Wessex Division 1.
Doing well.
They are. Their last 3 games were a 2-1 home win here against Amesbury Town, a 2-1 away win against Lymington Town, and a 1-1 draw here against Fawley. Their top scorer this season is Charlie Glasspool. He's got 11 goals. They've got the joint 4th best defence in Division 1. Only 20 goals conceded, so very solid. Dan's got very solid at the back. He did mention to me off camera about it was nice to have the same regular players to pick from that back line week in, week out, and I think it's shown in the results.
It does, consistency helps.
Callum Dart obviously was their top scorer last season. He's a great player from midfield.
Nice, good player.
Yep, attacking with chips in with goals, lots of assists as well.
Leads the team well, didn't he, last season?
He did. They brought in Theo Widger in goal from Tottenham Needham, and they brought in Sanchez McLean from Alresford Town, amongst other players as well. And I think that settled squad, and we've seen the difference from the beginning of last season.
Yes, yeah.
I will say beginning because they did pick up towards the end.
Yeah, we saw some good performances towards the end of last season. But what about US Portsmouth then? Because they're a team that's eluded us on this vlog. We've seen them once and we're away to Stoneham. So we've never really sort of seen what they can do live. So I think this is a good chance for them, isn't it? Because they had a difficult season last season.
They did. They only won 2 games for the whole of last season in Wessex Premier, got relegated. They've won 5 this season, so it was a very good improvement. But of those games they've won, 4 of them have come at home with only 2 defeats. They've lost 7 away, winning once. So away form's very different contrast to home form. They're 16th in the league so far. Their last 3 games are a 3-2 derby win against Fleetwood this last week at home. Fawley, they lost They lost 2-0 to Fawley away the previous week, and drew 1-1 with Romsey. Their top scorer is Freddie Penfold with 9 goals. He doesn't start today. They've got a couple of ex-Clanfield players in the team as well that I remember seeing from Clanfield. Brandon Rogers, Jake Knight, as well as the aforementioned Penfold, all played for Clanfield back then. It's a bit of an up and down season for them, but again, maybe it's a chance to get that settled squad, you know, consolidate this year, push for promotion next year.
Good words, Matthew. Last time I Folland, that's 3 against Rainsbury, isn't it?
Hey, shall we? Now I've said that, I'll probably do it myself. That's
right. You get a ball. Stuff's good though.
Final score is Folland Sports 1, US Portsmouth 0. I think Folland had just about good value for their lead. Game a few clear-cut chances, but they scored a good goal, didn't they? Well taken goal.
They did. It was a lovely, well, it was a bit of a long ball over the top, but the finish by Charlie Glass was lovely. Keeper sort of caught in no man's land between coming out or staying on his line. It's a tough choice because either way he's a bit...
Good technique though, to get the ball up and over.
Oh yeah, it was a lovely finish up and over the goalkeeper into the net.
That seems to be their outlet, doesn't it, Folland, a lot, playing that long ball over the top.
Yeah,
seems to what they've had more joy with.
They've got willing runners, Marvin McLean and Joe Swift, the wing backs. Quite good getting up and down, and then you've got Charlie Glasspool up front and Bailey Whitcomb as well.
Looking dangerous.
Yeah.
But US Portsmouth, they haven't offered a great deal up front, but they have had a few sort of chances on long range, haven't they? Have just gone over the bar.
Yeah, I mean Burns hit, he sort of drove forward from halfway and just smashed it over the bar, and then towards the end of the first half Whitaker had a really good volley.
Yeah.
That was really close to going in.
Another goal of the season contender.
It's still fairly even, but I think Follands have slightly shaded it.
Yes, I agree.
You're in. So I think the last few years it's become a bit predictable. Dan, good win today. Give us a few thoughts about the game.
I think it was a well-controlled game. It was good to get the early goal, and I think second half we were quite sloppy. Not so much they stepped it up, I think we stepped it down a little bit and got the second goal, and then we just controlled it from there. I don't think it was ever in doubt, the result. I think the work rate was there from the boys. It's 5 unbeaten now, so we were in a good place.
And good finishes from Bailey Whitcomb and Charlie Glasspool as well.
Yeah,
it's a big plus.
It's nice to see someone else chipping in with the goals, not just Charlie getting them. So Bailey's gone up there. It's his second game now, so 1 in 2 we'll take that. I know he's happy with that, so hoping that they can form a bit of a partnership and ease the burden on Charlie every week.
We were talking beforehand, before the game, you were saying about having a solid defence to pick from. And how important was that today?
Yeah, it was. Having a good team performance, bringing the boys in and getting everyone here, the same players every week, I think it's massive. I think over the course of the season, the teams that finish top 5 are the teams that have the same players every week. Whitchurch are top, mainly because they've probably got the same 11 every week.
Yeah.
Consistency with squads, and our back 3 today, that's the 5th game running since Romsey, and it shows they're looking really solid at the moment, and they're enjoying it as well.
Brilliant, thank you, Tom.
Thank you.
If you got the result you wanted today, but just give us a few thoughts about the game.
I just think it's our usual away day blues. For some reason, we've got this hoodoo since the first game of the season. You know, we're at home, we're fantastic. Away, just don't seem to turn up. You know, even change of players. I've even changed the strip today because that's, you know, I just thought the green and black's not working. Let's go with the old Argentina type kit, and yeah, it didn't make any difference. The first 30 minutes we were sloppy. They totally deserved to be ahead at that stage. I think we then get back into the second part of the first half. Couldn't get anything before half time. Everything was scraps. It was long range efforts. Regrouped at half time. I thought probably the first 15-20 minutes were better. But a game of sloppy middle of the park and a one through ball and it's in the back of the net. You know, not good enough.
No Freddie Penfold today, your top scorer. How much are you missing today?
Yeah, definitely miss Fred. He phoned me yesterday, so he should be back for midweek. You know, he's a bit of a problem with his groin. It's a long season, no point putting people out for 2 months, 3 months. You know, so we've took the hit there for a couple of weeks. But Fred will be back for midweek.
And finally, after the relegation last season, how difficult has it been to sort of get everything into place ready for this season? So obviously it's a big turnaround when teams do go down, sort of thing.
I don't know, expectation. You know, for me it is stabilisation this season.
Yeah.
You know, we're probably sitting a lot lower than I'd hoped at this stage, but you know, we've got no playing budget. You know, I'm relying, you know, I'm bringing in reserve team players to maintain a 16. You know, I've got people away today that's chosen personal things to go and do rather than play football. You know, and that's their prerogative, that's what they want. But then don't moan at me next Saturday when they can go shopping with their missus again, you know, when I need a team out. And that's the honesty from me. It's just hard, you know, try to get that regular 11 out of a regular 16. 6 changes again from last Saturday. Midweek I played Fareham in the Portsmouth Senior Cup. I had players that were cup tied, other players I couldn't cup tie because they're Navy players. And again I had 4 lads sat on the bench on Tuesday night that I'd never seen play. I'd signed them and that was that. So today, yeah, I've got the 16, I know it's out there, but as I said, for me, not good enough over the 90 minutes, and yeah, Folland Sports definitely deserved the 3 points today.
Brilliant, baby time.
Cheers, pal, thank you.
Full-time score, Folland Sports 2, US Portsmouth 0. Well deserved win for Folland overall, wasn't it?
I think so. A lot of pot shots from the edge of the box from Portsmouth. Come close a couple of times.
It really tested the goalkeeper today, the Folland goalkeeper, once in the first half. But Folland looked dangerous when they had the ball, didn't they? Especially the long ball today. I think it worked well for them.
Yeah, no, it did. It worked on the first goal as well. Lovely break finish by Charlie Glasspool. The second goal was Bailey Whitcomb, tackled one in midfield, sort of put him through. And he cool finish into the bottom corner, and they look really solid at the back as well, I think, Folland today.
Yeah, they're a good unit, aren't they? Really
Yeah.
good unit, and you could see them probably pushing up towards the table as the season progresses, can't you? They're in a good position at the moment. US Portsmouth, a lot of work to do for them.
A lot of work to do, but again, like I said at the beginning, I think it's more of a consolidation.
Yeah,
Try and
consistency
yeah,
they need to find.
Well, obviously their home form's a lot better than their away form.
Yeah.
They've played less games at home than they have away. They look good in spells, I think.
Yeah. So we get to do them. So we'll have got those penciled in for early next year, hopefully. So hopefully they put on a good show for us. As you say, their home form's better than the away form, but another good trip here, isn't it?
Enjoyed it. Ian's been brilliant. Great interview, and thank you for the drink as well. Always like coming down here.
It's a nice venue, isn't it?
Yeah,
Nice setting.
Club. Great guys running the place as well.
Excellent clubhouse as well, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
So why not come down here for anyone that hasn't visited? Because everyone just knows handball, don't they? But
exactly, literally 2-minute walk from there.
Well. But yeah, next week we are sort of staying in the area because we're hopefully going to do our first visit to Fleetlands. About 5th time lucky. There's always getting called up. Yeah. Learn how to vlog.
But you've kind of missed a word out of that.
Old Matthew.
You didn't even say fucking mug at the end.